Hey! I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hi guys, it's Lacy. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you could stay through the first video, then you can probably stay through this one, so I think you should stay tuned. Today, I'm going to be talking about the story of my first time ever kissing a boy. I know. I just thought that this story was really important to tell because my other like 72 guys that I've kissed like wasn't that important. So obviously the first person is extremely more important. So I'd like to talk about that with you guys. This story was in 6th grade, a year after I choked Kylie and got suspended. New me, new year, 6th grade. I was feeling cool, like fun, like you know what it is. I was like weird as fuck, like I was the bitch wearing plaid shorts. I don't want to talk about that any more than I have to, but I had this crush on my friend. Let's call him Ryan. I hate that name, sorry. If your name's Ryan, like you probably cheat on your girlfriend, but let's call my boyfriend at the time Ryan. So me and Ryan were like the best of buds. 6th grade year, we were like the best of friends, and everybody kind of thought that we were like weird together. Like we both like The Walking Dead. We were both kind of like into more like dark, like evil shit, like we like scary movies together. And all like the other 6th grade girls were into like DIY hair time. I don't fucking know, like whatever you were into in 6th grade. Me and Ryan started texting and I kind of liked him. And I told my friend Chloe that I really liked him. And then one day, she was just like, yo, you should just like ask him out. Like, what do you have to lose? And I was like, no, like I'm scared. Like, what? He's gonna like not like me. He did. He liked me. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. So, next period was PE. And I had PE with Ryan, Chloe, and other 30 twats that I won't speak of. So PE comes around, we're running the mile, which every single Wednesday of my middle school career we had to run the mile, and I remember just running a lap and then like lying to the PE teachers and they'd be like, wow, you ran a fucking 7-minute mile, and I'd be like, yeah, even though like I ran like a lap and then like hid behind the tree, but that's a whole nother story. So anyways, me and Ryan were running around during the mile, and I ran up to him and I was just like, whew, hyping myself up. Like I knew that I needed to ask him out like right the fuck now because I could not be his friend for any longer. Like I just loved him so much. Like I thought that I like wanted to have his babies and like we were gonna like live in a house together. I go up to him while running and I'm like, it kind of went something like this. Do you want to go out with me? And then he was like, yeah, sure. So I started running really fast and then I ran up to my friend Chloe and I was like, he said yes, he said yes. And we were both just like, fuck yeah, like dabbing each other up, like we were hyped as fuck for that. Me and Ryan then just started dating. We had a couple dates at Starbucks. We went to Rock and Jump. I think that's it, to be honest. We only went on a couple dates because our relationship was kind of cut a little short. The rest was like parks and like weird events like that. So okay, so we were texting a lot, talking about how we wanted to kiss because we'd never kissed before. We were 11, which is really young now that I think about it. Like if I had a kid that was 11 and then like I found her text like with her boyfriend talking about like meeting up to kiss, I'd like disown her. But I kept it on the low at that time. Like I only told my close friends that we were gonna like kiss, and we had this all planned out. We had it all planned out. We were gonna meet at the park and we were gonna kiss. So we've been texting about it for like a long time. So finally the day rolls around and I asked my mom, can I go to the park and see Ryan? And she's like, yeah, like of course, of course. So she lets me go and I'm walking to the park, you know what it is. Walked to the park and I met up with Ryan. We were just like cuddling on the grass for like 20 minutes and it was kind of in the air that we both knew that we were gonna kiss. Like we've been talking about it and today was the day. So energy is kind of like weird, like awkward. Like I think both of us don't know like who we want to make the first move, but I really wanted him to because I was like, I mean I would have 11-year-old boys don't have balls in any form. Anyways, so first he gets up when we're sitting down on the grass and he hides behind a tree. And I'm like, okay. And like I see him texting as he's walking away and I'm like, he's hitting up other bitches, like he doesn't love me anymore. Anyways, he hides behind the tree and he's texting me, and then being the follower that I am, I decided why the fuck not hide behind the tree like he is. So I hide behind the tree too, and I'm checking my phone and I'm getting texts from him, and he's basically just saying, are we gonna kiss? Like, when are we gonna kiss? Like, and like, who's gonna do it? And I was just kind of like, you really texted me asking when we were gonna kiss, and you're hiding behind a tree. And I just thought that it was like, really, like, I thought like we had communication in that way that you could just like come to me for everything. But anyways, it wasn't like that, I guess. I mean, I thought it was, it just wasn't. I start walking towards him, and he kind of gets the memo and starts walking towards me. And I just remember him shutting his eyes and just like, and then I was like, oh, like so nervous. I remember like feeling like I was shaking. The feeling right before like you're about to give a speech, you feel like you're gonna like pass out from fainting, like tingly, like stuttering. We kissed, and I remember it felt really weird, like unnatural. I didn't like it at first. Like I was like, this is what it feels like to kiss someone. I see all these movies of people making out and like it looks like fun, but like it just wasn't, and I didn't like it at all, to be honest. It really made me like uncomfortable. I didn't like the feeling. So me in every single situation that I think is uncomfortable, I have to like dip. So I started walking away. He was kind of like, what? And I was just like, I can't hang out anymore, like, I love you. And he was just like, we're not gonna kiss again? And I just said like, no, I need to go home. I could tell he was a little hurt by that, and he walked away. But he was like texting me, and like we like made up on the way back. But I remember texting all my friends. I'm like, guess who the fuck got her first kiss before all the other 6th grade bitches? I was just hyped as fuck, and I just felt like I passed a milestone in my life, which I really did. I remember I wrote down like the date of the kiss in my phone notes, but it disappeared because it was literally an iPhone 4. Me and him don't really talk to this day. I was really mad at him, to be honest, and this other bitch Kylie, because Kylie stole Ryan from me after we broke up after 7 months. I have a lot of reasons not to like Kylie. I feel like my whole channel is just like why I fucking hate Kylie, but whatever. Anyways, that's like the really awkward story about the first time that I've ever kissed somebody. Like I said, there's plenty of other stories of me kissing people, but they're really just not as eventful as that one. I just thought the whole situation was weird. Like, how are you gonna text me on your phone about kissing when we're literally in person? Again, we were 11, and I think we both didn't have balls whatsoever. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that it was just like random and weird. Make sure to leave a like and comment down below. Let me know if you guys have ever had a first kiss or a 20th kiss story that is worth sharing. Bye, locals.